Hello, this is Oberon, and our Halloween ritual is about to begin. A few pointers I'd like to mention. Of course, with any ritual, what you get out of it is what you are willing to put into it. So we ask you to relax, if nothing more, and to observe without any preconditions or pre-thoughts about what you may encounter here. The ritual follows a basic Wiccan kind of style format. We will cast a circle, we will cleanse, relax while we are doing the singing bowl for relaxation purposes. If you wish to mentally, visually, or otherwise smudge or cleanse your own atmosphere, that can happen too when that is happening on screen. We've tried to provide some of the chants we're using for either the spell itself or other things. Those will be in the chat room pinned and available elsewhere, probably occasionally scrolling off the screen there. Feel free to join in with chants if you feel comfortable doing that for yourself, or you can always cut and paste them and add them to the chat room. We're trying to put a little bit of timing into things, but it's all good. Our intent is pure, as is all of yours. So even if your chant is pasted in or what your thoughts are pasted in later on in the ritual, it doesn't really matter. This ritual, this video, will be a testament to the work we're doing here tonight. So without any further delay, let us begin.
Fire and air, cleanse this space with your presence fair. Fire and air, cleanse this space with your presence fair. Fire and air, cleanse this space with your presence fair. Fire and air, cleanse this space with your presence fair. So mote it be.
Horned hunter, god of might, let magic reach greater heights. Fill our hearts with much delight. God of the force, we call to thee. Please join us in circle, and blessed be.
Blessed be. The maiden, mother, and the crone, the moon, the seas, the stars and stone, all that is she calls her own. Lovely lady, we call to thee. Please join us in circle, and blessed be.
Blessed be. Okay, so to begin the ritual, we will lay this tower, the base of the tower. And we're using the Tower card from the Murder Crows. We'll lay that right there in the center. Tower of time, we conjure thee, that thou mayest a boundary be between the worlds of all we know and what the mighty ones would show. A guardian and protector be, brought forth to work with destiny. Preserve, contain it in this tower, to come to our aid, whatever the hour. From body, mind, and spirit you're made, let this boundary never fade. So mote it be. And now we will call the quarters. Watchtowers of the East, come to us now. Lords and ladies of the element of air, aid our work and give us your strength. We welcome your presence this Hallows Eve.
Watchtowers of South, come to us now. Lords and ladies of the element of fire, aid our work and give us your strength. We welcome your presence this Hallows Eve.
Watchtowers of West, come to us now. Lords and ladies of the element of water, aid our work and give us your strength. We welcome your presence this Hallows Eve.
Watchtowers of north, come to us now, lords and ladies of the element of earth, and aid our work, and give us your strength. We welcome your presence this Hallows Eve.
Our tower is built of the energies and essences of our body, mind, and spirit. So we have decided to pull a card each from the Vampire Tarot, the Crow's Magic Tarot, and the Ghost Tarot, as they signify blood as body, magic as mind, and the ghostly spirit realm as, in fact, our spirit.
Cut them?
What about that deck first?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's in the middle. Here you go.
Okay. Are you gonna?
Yep. Yes, I am. All right.
Okay, so the first card
is the Four of Cups.
This is a gift from our body for protection's sake.
For protection's sake, our body is letting us know that we have to step back sometimes and really consider, where we need to fortify our boundaries.
In order to protect ourselves, we need to be able to gauge where we need to put our energies. This card is the gift of our body to tell us to take that pause.
Where is the weaknesses, and that also goes, where is the weaknesses in our physical self that needs protection?
All right, the next card is from the Crow's Magic Tarot, symbolizing the gift from our mind.
I will cut them. The cards were shuffled in advance. It's justice.
So from the spirit, from the mind realm, in terms of protection, we have justice. You first.
The mind wants us to be open to broaden our perspective and look at things with objective eyes. Don't be afraid needlessly. Make sure that your fears are grounded in reality, and thusly you will know how best to protect yourself.
In order to protect us, we do need to have fair and balanced process, and so the gift of the mind is to always hold this idea here, because without protection for all of us, then there is no justice for all of us. Okay, and then the final gift, the gift of spirit.
Cut them. Okay. It's another 4.
The gift of spirit is the Four of Swords. Spirit tells us that in order to protect ourselves, sometimes we may need to withdraw, sometimes we may need to recover and heal and rest.
Yeah, Spirit is the one, Spirit is providing us the gift of knowing when to hold them and when to fold them. And I mean that in a sense of when it's time to pull back and refresh your spirit, refresh your body, refresh your mind. Sometimes we need that. We need to pull back and take care of ourselves if we are to protect ourselves and to also protect others.
I guess this also says that Spirit says your spirit itself needs a rest from all the things that challenge it during tower time, and that the best way it can protect itself and fortify the energies we're seeking to embrace, the gifts we're seeking to embrace, is to remember that your spirit needs time to ponder these matters too. So now we're going to move on to the gifts that come to us from elsewhere, from maybe our ancestors,
Maybe.
or maybe the other spirit realms, the realms of non-human spirits. We may call them demons or other kinds of things. And then maybe also those things that truly come from way, way beyond, primordial, vastly ancient. So to use this, we are drawing cards from the Dark Grimoire, which is our sense of the ancestors. And then for the non-human spirits, we are drawing a card from the Goetica, which does speak to the idea of ceremonial magic kind of demons and energies. And then lastly, for that primordial, vastly ancient, we're going to use the Cthulhu Tarot. All right, so let's begin that. And first, we are asking or looking for the gift from our ancestors.
All right. Cut them. The Two of Pentacles. What a lovely gift from the ancestors. You know, in these chaotic times, call upon them to provide you with stability, balance, and a sense of some security. I know I'm looking at the wrong camera.
That's Halloween for you, right? I think that the gift from the ancestors really is also to knowing how to balance everything out, knowing that there is a time for everything in its season, because collectively our ancestors have seen so many seasons, and for protection's sake, they want us to know that the balance thing is eternal. They've seen it for every season, and they know we will too. We will always have to have some sort of sense of vigilance when it comes to protection. So now we want to look for what the gift coming from the non-human spirit realm, the realm of vast forces, whatever they are called in our world. And I use the Goetica, as I mentioned before.
It's the Five of Wands.
It's the Five of Wands, the gift of our non-human partners, our demon spirit partners, is the Five of Wands, that the best way we can protect ourselves is to keep engaged in the world, to keep engaged in the world of factions or other interests, that we cannot totally withdraw, that to protect ourselves, we have to still be in the world?
We have to be in the world, but we have to engage constructively with the world, to not be a part of the problem and the chaos, but be a part of the solution, and try to nudge everybody, guided, gently towards that path by listening, by speaking respectfully, and, freely sharing and trusting that you can share your thoughts with others.
Right. And, sometimes you have to be that one that leads the way. We can't abandon or stay within the tower. We have to also be on the other side of the tower, being that one too. So now our final predictive card is coming from the Cthulhu Tarot, and it is about the gift that comes from the Primordial, from that which is beyond, 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 when even there were human intelligences to conceive of the demons or the spirits or the ancestors were even here.
Okay. It's the Queen of Cups.
It is the Queen of Cups. It's a beautiful Queen of Cups. The gift from beyond, beyond. The Queen of Cups. That even beyond everything we can conceive as possibly human to the absolute realm of what is non-human, there still is a force of love and compassion, generosity, that will inform how we need to protect ourselves. I forgot the camera.
That's all right. I think they knew you were speaking. From the primordial times, one thing, the instinctual urge to mother, to be supportive, to be protective of, those around them, especially, the vulnerable children. So from the earliest of times, there's this instinct to nurture and protect. And I feel that the primordial is giving us, this ability to exemplify that.
Absolutely. It's kind of like what they say in some of those various movies or things, that, life always finds a way. And even when we're talking about what has existed for so many billions and billions of years long before us, that was a life too. And it still has found its way. It's just all about the flow of life, and life finds a way, and life will protect itself if it needs to. Okay, so now we want to chant over the cards. I think we were supposed to do that earlier, but we're going to do that now.
Are we missing something?
We'll do that at the end, because
got it.
This was to just sort of raise some energy for that.
Sorry.
It's okay.
And so feel free to follow along with us as we chant these words. It's simple 4 lines. You'll get it as we go along. All right? Body, mind, and spirit, whirl and blend this night. Blood and crows and ghosts, give power to our might. Body, mind, and spirit, show us now our power. Blood and crows and ghosts, strengthen our mighty tower. Body, mind, and spirit, please aid us in this hour. Blood and crows and ghosts, a barrier in our tower. Sorry.
It's okay.
Let's repeat it a couple times. We'd love for you guys to, at least after we say the words, chant them to yourselves.
You can also feel free to write or paste them into, the chat room too, if you wish. All right.
Body, mind, and spirit, whirl and blend this night. Blood and crows and ghosts, give power to our might. Body, mind, and spirit, show us now our power. Blood and crows and ghosts, strengthen our mighty tower. Body, mind, and spirit, please aid us in this hour. Blood and crows and ghosts, a barrier is our tower.
Body,
Mind, and spirit, whirl and blend this night. Blood and crows and ghosts, give power to our might. Body, mind, and spirit, show us now our power. Blood and crows and ghosts, strengthen our mighty tower. Body, mind, and spirit, please aid us in this hour. Blood and crows and ghosts, a barrier is our tower. So mote it be.
So mote it be. So now we want to seal this energy in. And for that, we have chosen from the LightSeers Tarot 2 cards.
To be the top of our tower.
Right. It seals it. First or second, neither or, is the High Priestess and then the Magician. Is it reversed?
The High Priestess and Magician top our tower. We are now fully protected and feeling our power. The High Priestess and Magician top our tower. We are now fully protected and feeling our power. The High Priestess and Magician top our tower. We are now fully protected and feeling our power. Blessed be.
Blessed be, and so mote it be.
So mote it be.
Ready?
Yeah. This ritual is now concluded. The god and goddess have now fortified, strengthened, and provided protection to our tower.
Thanks for all the gifts and energy summoned tonight.
Blessed be.
And so we will disinvoke the quarters, but we're going to leave the spell in place for now. We'll probably take it down tomorrow. So watchtowers and lords and ladies of the north, we thank you for your presence here on Halloween. We thank you for providing strength and boundary to our tower. Hail and farewell. We will meet again, we know. Blessed be.
Blessed be. Watchtowers of the West, we thank you for your presence here and assisting us and aiding the power of this tower on this All Hallows Eve. Stay if you will, go if you must. Hail and farewell. Blessed be.
Watchtowers of the South, lords and ladies of the element of fire, we thank you for the passion you inspired to create this tower, to hold those energies that were gifts to us. Go in peace back to your native habitat. We thank you for all your blessings and for the strength of the tower. So mote it be.
So mote it be. Watchtowers of the East, last but never least. Powers of air, we thank you for your presence here today on All Hallows Eve to aid in this working and sharing your power. Stay if you will, go if you must. Hail and farewell, and blessed be.
Blessed be.
Well, The circle is open, but never broken. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again. Take care, everybody, and we hope that you feel strengthened, a little bit more secure in these chaotic times we are living in today. Till next time, we'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Horned Hunter, farewell to you.
Lovely lady, farewell too. Thanks for everything you do. Stay if you will, but go if you must. We'll meet again. On this we can trust. So mote it be.
So mote it be.